share with you. I'll share with you, yes. You are always love.
Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Today I want to talk about something that kind of just came in my head last night, and then of course I wrote it down on my phone. And side note, I recently got a new phone, and I had so many notes of ideas to do videos on and all of that, and I totally forgot to somehow transfer that somewhere, so all of that is lost, but that's okay. I like coming up with fresh things, and I know that the inspiration will always come to me. But last night I was just thinking about this, and I kind of go back and forth with this, but basically don't halfway do raw foods. Now there are many other ways I could put that, but I do not want to cuss. But you know what I'm trying to say. But you know what I mean? So for me, I immediately became a vegan overnight, and I know that not everyone has that journey, and this is obviously just so important and such a huge passion in my life, so I just went, raw vegan overnight practically with a few transitions. But, I'm not really talking about the transition period, because everyone's going to have that. Everyone's going to trip out over certain foods. Everyone's going to have a stressful day and then want to eat something weird, okay? So I'm not really talking about transition. I'm talking about if you've been doing this for a while and, I don't know, maybe you've lost some inspiration. I'm here on the Raw Food Fairy. I'm here to get you back on the, on the full throttle. And if you are, kind of slipping up, or you're maybe trying raw till 4, eating the cooked food at night, maybe I have been sent here to you to get you back on the raw food train. And I've been watching many videos lately about like the glands and organs and the health of them, and how raw foods, it's just, it's basically essential. And maybe this lifestyle wasn't essential, forever ago, but it is now, because we live in a day and age where there are toxins flying at us from all angles. And not only that, but our genetics are so weak. We've got little babies and 3-year-olds and 5-year-olds with cancer and lymphomas and all of these things. So we know that if you're under 30, your genetics are going to be weak. Your kidneys and adrenals are going to be weaker than that of your parents or someone who's older. So our genetics are down. We've been passing down the plates of unhealthy food for years and years and years. And it's now time where, 100% raw vegan diet, and not only that, but detoxification, it's essential. So if you're halfway doing it and you're just started eating healthier, but you're not really, putting all of you into it, then I suggest that you do that, because it's better to be preventative than to have some dis-ease hit you like a ton of bricks at a time when you don't really want it, because there's never a time to be sick. There's never a time to be in Hellville, health-wise. And so, I'm just here to express to you how easy it is to be a raw vegan. And there's many excuses. People say it's too expensive. Well, you can do raw vegan really expensive, or you can do it cheap. You just got to pick which one, or maybe you're in the middle, What are some other things? I can't give up blank. People say I could never be a vegan because I can't give up blank. Well, there's always alternatives. There's always recipes that are just made healthier instead of eating the traditional junk. You know what I mean? So that's really not an issue. Vegan and raw vegan food is some of the most tasty food I've ever had. And I had a standard American diet for 20 years. And so I had every unhealthy food you can think of and every tasty food that people think of. And raw vegan food, oh my God, it's amazing. So that's really not an issue. The social thing, people don't want to be raw or vegan because of social issues. Well, you gotta let that roll off your back. And although you might look like an alien, who cares? I mean, your health is about you. This is your temple. This is the only flesh puppet that you've been given, and you got to keep it healthy. And caring what other people think is really not going to be on the agenda if you want to reach the highest echelon of health. And there's many other excuses that people have, and to me, they really are just that. They're excuses, because we have been so blessed, and we've been given this life by God, and to take it for granted or to treat our body like trash is really just an insult. and it's not something that I partake in. So I love raw vegan foods and living foods, and I have a salad every day. I love eating fruit and green juice and water, coconut water, seaweeds, soaked and sprouted nuts and seeds, sprouts. I incorporate all of those things into my daily life, and because of that, I am the most vibrant I've ever been. I have the most energy that I've ever had. My cystic acne, total skin toxic bog mess has been cleared up. You know, you can see it in my iridology. The before and after is unbelievable. My colon health is a lot better. Now, I'm not perfect, and I still have a lot left to fix in my body, but I've been doing this for 4 years, and I feel like that I have a pretty good start, you know what I mean? So I would just encourage you to get back on the raw vegan train, or the vegan train even, if you've fallen off. And if you're kind of doing it but you're bored with it or anything like that, well, let's light the spark again, you know what I mean? Look up a new recipe video, try to get new recipes in, and try to get your inspiration back that you had at the beginning, you know? Start, you know, read the Mucilus Diet Healing System by Arnold Ehret again. If you haven't read it, read it. Read the Detox Miracle Source book by Dr. Robert Morse. You know, reread all the books that lit your fire at one point in time, or read them, you know. And if you're a beginner at this, well, oh my gosh, just buckle your seatbelts and get ready for a good time, because there's nothing better than health to me. Now, of course, there's many other things that are wonderful, like love and family and God, and, you know, all of those things really are equal, but health is just as important. So I would just suggest to you guys to really think about it, give it some thought, do some research, maybe go raw for a year, because if you go raw for a week or two and then you start feeling bad because the detox sits in, and then you say, oh, this diet doesn't work for me. No, that's really not going to fly around here. You got to do it for at least a year, 2, 3, 4, and really peel back the layer of the onion and start cleansing and detoxifying on a deep level. And then you'll really start feeling good, because people are slugged down and they've got toxic bogs as their GI tract, from their toes all the way to their head. So it's going to take a little bit more than a week or two to clean all that out. You know what I mean? So I am just more inspired than ever. I'm more motivated than ever to be healthy, to exercise, to do Pilates, to eat healthy, to keep the system, the temple hydrated. And it just lights my fire, and I'm so excited. And so that's why I do these videos, because I want to somehow radiate that energy to you off in the Neverland or wherever you guys live. And hopefully it will inspire you guys to create a better life for you. And yeah. So I just wanted to do this video. Don't halfway do raw foods. Do it 150% and watch your life change. You know what I mean? So click like and subscribe. Check out my website for a ton of fun things on there. And I'll see you later. Bye.